Hachiko was an Akita Inu who was born in 1923 in Akita Prefecture, Japan. A year later he became a gift for the daughter of a professor of agronomic engineering at Tokyo University. When the professor, Isaburo Ueno, saw him for the first time, he realized that his legs were slightly crooked. They resembled the kanji that represents the number 8, which in Japanese is pronounced hachi, so he decided to name him Hachiko. When Ueno's daughter grew up, she married and went to live with her husband, leaving the dog behind. The teacher had grown very fond of him, so he decided to keep Hachi instead of giving him away. Every morning Hachiko accompanied Ueno to Shibuya Station, where the two would part ways for the day, Ueno boarding the train for work. Rain or snow, Hachiko would return to the station to greet his beloved companion at the end of each day. Their routine continued for years and provided constant comfort and unwavering friendship to the other. One day, while teaching at the university, Ueno suffered a sudden cardiac arrest that ended his life. However, Hachiko continued to wait for him in Shibuya. Day after day Hachiko went to the station and waited for hours for his owner, looking for his face among the thousands of strangers passing by. These days turned into months and eventually into years. Hachiko waited tirelessly for his owner for 9 long years. Through rain, snow or sunshine. Although Hachiko was not a stray, people around the station assumed he was. Why else would a dog be there by himself? As such, some of the employees treated him poorly. They would paint his face with a mustache, and children would tease and taunt. Vendors even went so far to pour water on Hachiko, hoping it would make him leave and not return. He was seen as a nuisance. An abandoned, unwanted beast. When one of Ueno's students, Hirakichi Sato, recognized Hachiko, he attempted to stop the abuse. He contacted a local media outlet, the Asahi Shimbun, and on October 4, 1932, they published a story. As one would expect, the story of Hachiko gained instant traction and spread throughout Japan. Soon, shopkeepers and visitors were bringing Hachiko food, making donations to the station master to help. Children began petting him. The inhabitants of Shibuya now knew Hachiko, and during this time they were in charge of feeding and taking care of him while he waited in the door of the station. This loyalty for his owner earned him the nickname the Faithful Dog. Hachiko's years on the street left him battle-scarred and underweight. One of his ears drooped and he suffered from severe heartworms. By 1935, he became weaker and was no longer able to walk back to the gardener's home. Hachiko spent most of his days sprawled out on the station ground, eyes still searching for his master. On March 7, 1935, a station employee noticed Hachiko walking into secluded rooms and going into shops where he had been treated kindly, perhaps looking for a familiar face. He was last seen asleep on a wooden bed by the baggage room. On the morning of March 8, 1935, a concerned employee noticed Hachiko had gone from his bed. Worried, he searched the area and found Hachiko lying on the side of the road. Hachiko waited almost 10 years for the professor. He died at the age of 13. After all these years, the story of Hachiko, the faithful dog, is still alive because his love, loyalty and unconditional affection shook the heart of a population. And still continues to do so today. His legacy lives on. Thank you guys for watching. And if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to share the video.